Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our institution's Safety Officer Interviews question and answer training videos.
Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Today I will teach you about incident definition and explanation. First definition. An unwanted and unplanned event that may or may not result in injury, death, property loss or environmental damage. Second definition. An incident is something that happens, often something that is unpleasant. Third definition. An instant of something happening, an event or occurrence. Fourth definition. An event that is either unpleasant or unusual.
What are the categorizing incidents?
1. Injury. 2. Minor injury. 3. Significant injury. 4. Major injury. 5. Dangerous occurrence or damage only. 6. Near miss.
Why should all incidents and accidents be reported?
Accidents, whether they result in injury, are warnings that there are uncontrolled hazards. We want these hazards identified and removed from the workplace. It is critical that all injuries and accidents, including near misses, be reported so that they can be investigated and the causes determined and eliminated.
How to prevent major incidents?
1. Training requirements to maintain competency levels as well as making in good competency levels. 2. Hazard identification and risk assessment process. 3. Procedures and instructions for the safe operation of plant. 4. Design and any subsequent modification of the site. 5. Identification of all foreseeable emergency scenarios and preparation for them. 6. Accident investigation procedures. 7. How compliance will be measured. 8. Review and audit frequency and procedures. 9. When, and under what circumstances, the Major Accident Prevention Policy (MAP) is required to be updated.
Explain what the main purposes of an incident investigation are.
There are two main reasons why an incident should be investigated. The first reason is to determine the cause of the incident. The second reason is to use the information forthcoming from the investigation to take corrective action in order to avoid it happening again.
How to identify an incident investigation.
Step 1. Gather the information. Step 2. Analyze the information. Step 3. Identify the required risk control measures that will reduce the risk. Step 4. Formulate an action plan and implement it.
When gathering information following an incident, how to identify sources of information.
1. Victim statements. 2. Witness statements. 3. Plans and diagrams. 4. CCTV coverage. 5. Process drawings, sketches, measurements, photographs. 6. Check sheets, permit to work records, method statements. 7. Details of the environmental conditions at the time. 8. Written instructions, procedures and risk assessments which should have been in operation and followed. 9. Previous accident records. 10. Information from health and safety meetings. 11. Technical information, guidance, toolbox talk sheets. 12. Manufacturer's instructions. 13. Risk assessments. 14. Training records. 15. Logs.
How to write an incident report.
1. Obtain the proper forms from your institution. 2. Start the report as soon as possible. 3. Provide the basic facts. 4. Include a line about the general nature of the incident.
What is obtain the proper forms from your institution?
1. Follow any instructions that accompany the forms. Each organization uses a different format, so pay attention to the guidelines. 2. In some cases you're responsible for filling out a form issued by your institution. In other cases you'll be asked to type or write up the report on your own. 3. If possible, do your write-up using word processing software. It will look neater, and you'll be able to use spell check to polish it when you're finished. If you write your report by hand, print clearly instead of using cursive.
Why start the report as soon as possible?
Write it the same day as the incident if possible. If you wait a day or two, your memory will start to get a little fuzzy. You should write down the basic facts you need to remember as soon as the incident occurs. Do your report right up within the first 24 hours afterward.
How to provide the basic facts?
1. The time, date and location of the incident. Be specific. Write the exact street address, etc. 2. Your name and ID number. 3. Names of other members of your organization who were present.
What are the included line about the general nature of the incident?
1. For example, you could write that you were called to a certain address after a person was reported for being drunk and disorderly. 2. Note that you should not write what you think might have happened. Stick to the facts, and be objective.
How to write an incident report what happened?
1. Write a first-person narrative telling what happened. 2. Be thorough. 3. Be accurate. 4. Be clear. 5. Be honest.
How to write a first-person narrative telling what happened?
Write a chronological narrative of exactly what happened when you reported to the scene.
What is be thorough?
Write as much as you can remember. The more details, the better. Don't leave room for people reading the report to interpret something the wrong way. Don't worry about your report being too long or wordy. The important thing is to report a complete picture of what occurred.
What is be accurate?
Do not write something in the report that you aren't sure actually happened. Report hearsay as hearsay, not as fact.
What is be clear?
Don't use flowery, confusing language to describe what occurred. Your writing should be clear and concise. Use short, to the point, fact-oriented sentences that don't leave room for interpretation.
What is be honest?
Even if you're not proud of how you handled the situation, it's imperative that you write an honest account. If you write something untrue, it may end up surfacing later, putting your job in jeopardy and causing problems for the people involved in the incident. Preserve your integrity and that of the institution you represent by telling the truth. Please give comment and suggestions.
Thank you.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank for visit our channel. See you next class.
Thank you.